Bonjour everyone, this is Amiraj and today we'll be doing class 10 Entretien chapter Après le bac. So let's get started. So number one thing that we need to understand is the meaning of this chapter, that is Après le bac. So basically bac means baccalaureate. Now you'll ask me, what do we exactly mean by this term? So baccalaureate is basically a certificate or a degree that you get in France after you complete your high school. Now in grade 9th you read about lycée. So lycée is our high school, and after the lycée, after our high school, we get this particular degree that is baccalaureate. Okay. So today we'll be starting with entretien reading. The page number is 11, that is Oz. So I request everybody to take out their entretien so that we can read together and understand this particular chapter. So let's get started with Après le bac, leçon 2, class 10 entretien French. Okay, so we have been given with a conversation between Pauline and Ali on the first page, that is page number 11. If you move to page 11, you will find a conversation. So let's start. First, we are going through the comic strip. Okay, quand j'aurai fini mon bac, je ferai des études technologiques. When I would finish my baccalaureate, I will do the technology studies. Pauline says this. Okay, now talking about Ali. Après mon bac, j'irai à la fac. After my baccalaureate, I will go to the college. Okay, so Pauline, if I talk about Pauline, Pauline is going to take the technological studies, that is IT, clear? Whereas Ali will go to the college for the higher studies. Okay. Pauline et Ali vont terminer leur bac. Ils discutent sur leur projet d'études dans la cafétéria de leur lycée. So it says that Pauline and Ali are going to terminate or finish their baccalaureate. They're going to get this certificate or degree just like we have our class 10 matrix certificate, right? So they are about to finish that. So it's saying that they are discussing on their future prospects of studies in the cafeteria of their high school. So they're discussing about the future basically. Let's start reading the conversation. It starts with Pauline. Salut Ali. Ali. Salut Pauline. Ça va? Ça va. Pourquoi as-tu un air inquiète? So they're saying hi to each other and talking about their health. How are you? Now Pauline says that why are you looking worried to Ali? Pauline is saying to Ali, why are you looking worried? Then Ali says, je m'inquiète de mon avenir. Quand j'aurai fini mon bac, je ne sais pas quoi faire. I'm worrying about my future, Ali is saying. So we get to know that avenir is future, a new terminology for all of us, right? So kindly note that down. Okay, let's continue with it. Quand j'aurai fini mon bac, je ne sais pas quoi faire. When I would finish my baccalaureate, when I would get that degree, I don't know what to do. Like Ali is not sure what he wants to do after finishing the baccalaureate, right? Okay. Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce que tu désires faire? So Pauline says, why? What do you want to desire to do? So Pauline is asking about Ali, what he exactly wishes to do or what he exactly desires to do, right? Now, Ali says, je veux continuer mes études à l'université. So Ali says that I want to continue my studies at the university. Bien, et alors? Pauline says yes. And so it means Pauline is trying to, Pauline is asking Ali to elaborate on it, right? Okay. Vois-tu? Ali is saying, si. Les études à l'université coûtent très cher. Mes parents au Sénégal auront-ils les moyens de payer les frais de mes études? So Ali is saying that you see that studying at the university is very expensive, right? And will my parents be able to afford the cost of my studies? So Ali is worried about the cost of studying. Cost of studying is a matter of concern for Ali. Pauline says, pourquoi faut-il dépendre entièrement de tes parents? Tu pourras avoir des bourses du gouvernement. En plus, tu pourras trouver des emplois à mi-temps. So Pauline says that why is it necessary to depend entirely on the parents, right? You can have the scholarship from the government, and also you can find a job for half time. So if I talk about a new terminology, emploi, here it is given, mi-temps. This basically means half time or part time. job. Basically for the students, right? Okay, let's continue. Ali says, for example, what? Pauline says, l'histoire, quand tu seras rentré de l'université après le cours, tu pourras trouver de petits emplois comme faire du babysitting ou laver la voiture ou travailler dans un supermarché, etc. Ainsi, tu pourras gagner ce qu'il faut pour faire tes études. Let's understand this. Pauline is saying in the evening, when you would return from the university after the classes, you can find the small work, a small job, like to do babysitting. You can find a job for babysitting, and you can wash the car or work in the supermarket. That is also possible. Thus, you can earn what is required to do your studies. Okay, so this is the discussion that is going on. She gave 3 suggestions to Ali. First suggestion, what was that? To do babysitting. So first suggestion was babysitting. Second suggestion was laver la voiture, that is washing the car. And third suggestion was travailler au supermarché. Okay, working at the supermarket. Now, let's continue. Merci beaucoup pour ce conseil. Tes paroles m'ont beaucoup soulagé. Bien. À propos, quels sont tes projets? So Ali says, thank you so much for your advices. Your words have literally relieved me. Okay, Ali is saying. Okay, in regards to what are your future prospects? What are your projects? What are you planning for your future? Okay, let's understand now. Pauline says, les lettres et les sciences humaines ne m'intéressent pas. J'ai envie de faire d'autres études. So Pauline says that the letters and the humanities, basically she's talking about the subjects or the streams which are available. Okay, they do not interest me. They are not interesting. I want to do more studies. I want to study more. Okay. Ali says, comme quoi? Like what? Je voudrais entrer dans un IUT, faire mes études de technology. So Pauline says that she wants to enter in the IUT. IUT is just like IIT. In India, we have IIT. In French, we have IUT. That is Institut Universitaire de Technologie. That is the Institute of Technology. Okay, so she wants to pursue her studies in technology. Okay, ces cours ne sont-ils pas chers? These particular courses, aren't they expensive? Ali is inquiring about the cost. Si, mais mes parents sont assez riches pour payer mes études, quand je serai sorti de cet institut, je pourrai chercher un emploi. So yes, they are. Pauline is saying yes, they are expensive, but my parents are rich enough for paying my studies. Then she says that when I would go to this institute, I can search for a job also for earning. Ali says, bien bonne chance. Pauline, bonne chance à toi aussi. So all the best, good. They are saying all the best to themselves. So by this conversation, we got to know about future anterior tense. As you must have read, I'll teach you that tense in a separate grammar session. All right. Now we have a column of Achua. Okay. As you can see, we have a column of Achua given over here with question number 1 as the vrai ou faux. So say true or false. Let's solve this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, Pauline veut faire ses études à l'université. So this is faux because Ali wants to do the studies in the university. Okay. Second, on fait le bac dans un lycée. So one does the baccalaureate in the high school. I told you yes, so it is going to be vrai. Okay, the answer is vrai. Third, les études à l'université ne coûtent pas cher. The studies at the university are not expensive. That is faux because they are expensive. Okay. Fourth, on suit des cours de technologie dans un IUT. So we pursue our courses in the technology in an IUT. That is absolutely correct. We have read that. Okay, so the answer is going to be vrai. Fifth, Ali s'intéresse aux lettres et aux sciences humaines. So Ali is interested in letters and humanities. That is correct because Pauline is not interested in that, but Ali is. Second, relier les mots de la colonne A avec ceux de la colonne B. So you have to match. I am doing it over here. This is the second question. This was the first question. Okay, this one. Okay. Enfant should be école maternelle. We'll discuss about this. So one is going to be, you can say C. Okay. Enfant will be with l'école maternelle. Second part. Baccalaureate will be with lycée. So two with A. Three. Third faculty will be with university. Okay, that is, if I'm not wrong, E. The faculties are there in the university basically. Technology is EUT. So 4 is, if I'm not wrong, B. And fifth one, the last one, brevet. So brevet is another degree that you get after the college. We'll read the education system. So it is D, College of France in detail. So don't worry. Okay, let's move to the next page. J'observe, I observe. So, le professeur, qu'est-ce que tu penses faire après ton bac? So, what are you thinking to do after your baccalaureate? L'élève, the child. J'irai à l'université lorsque j'aurai eu mon bac. I will go to the university where basically where I would have my baccalaureate, okay? So, le professeur says, et toi, que veux-tu faire après tes études à l'université? And you, what do you want to do after your studies at the university? So, the child says, je partirai à l'étranger chercher du travail quand j'aurai terminé mes études. So, I will go abroad to look for work when I would finish or terminate my studies. Okay, so this is general, which is not there in your syllabus also. This portion is never asked in the exam. Now we have axe du temps, that is the time axis. Here we have been introduced with the new tense, that is le futur antérieur. Futur antérieur is the future perfect tense in French. Basically, le futur antérieur représente une action antérieure à une autre action dans l'avenir. So it represents an action before another action in the future. So you all have read futur simple in French. So the action which takes place before futur simple is futur antérieur. Okay. So I will make a separate video for futur antérieur for teaching you this concept. So we are not doing futur antérieur. Le système d'éducation, that is the educational system of France and India. Right. So for those who just want the solutions of Entretien, page 16, the solutions have been given over here. So le système d'éducation, I would request you to take out Entretien, page numéro 15, that is Entretien, page 15. So let's start reading. J'observe, that is le système d'éducation. Pay attention, students. L'enseignement en France comme en Hollande est public, gratuit et obligatoire. So education in France, a new terminology for all of you. Let me write it on the board. So the new terminology that has come is over here, l'enseignement. L'enseignement is education. Okay. So education in France, like in India, is public, okay, free and obligatory or mandatory. So education in France is public, just like India, right? It is free also, gratuit is free, obligatoire, compulsory or mandatory, okay? Jusqu'à 16 ans en France et jusqu'à 14 ans en Inde. That is till 16 years in France and 14 years in India. The education is mandatory, right, everybody? Now let's talk about the education system of France first. So if I talk about France, pay attention, students. Number one is l'école maternelle. That is the kindergarten or maternal school. The number one thing that we need to understand. That is l'école maternelle. L'école maternelle is from 2 to 6 years in France. This is another important thing that you need to understand. Okay. So after 6 years, then the student goes to l'école primaire. L'école primaire is from 6 to 11 years. 16 à 11 ans. Sorry, 6 à 11 ans. Okay? And remember, like in India, our education system starts from first, then second, then third, then fourth. Right, everyone? In France, we have the education system from 12. So 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th. So it keeps on decreasing. 8, 7. So l'école primaire is till from 12th to 7th. Clear, everybody? Give a thumbs up in case it's clear to you, and do hit on the like button in case you are enjoying the session, right? Because I must get to know. All right. So after l'école primaire, that is primary school, we have le collège. So college. After that, students go to the college, which is from 11 to 15 years, right? Everybody, 11 to 15 years. And the classes that we have are 6, 5, 4, and 3. That is 6e, 5e, 4e, 3e. Okay. And one important thing to remember, just a second. Acha, हाँ. I'm erasing this. Okay. Now understand. After college, so après le collège, once the college is completed, that students get a certificate, right? That certificate is known as brevet. Okay, just like in India, after grade 10th we get a degree, a matrix degree. Similarly in France they get brevet. Okay, that is a diploma. That is a diploma or a certificate. Brevet. Okay, so after their college, once they get the brevet, now what happens, understand. Lycée général or lycée professionnel. So lycée is the high school, as we know. So general high school or professional high school, depending upon their subject, they have to choose. All right, it is from 15 to 18 years, and the classes that we have are 2 and 1. So like in India, we have 1st to 12th, here they have 12th to 1st. Okay. Now, and then terminal. After 2-1, there is a year known as terminal, that is the last year, right, everybody? Great. And after this, the diploma that they get is baccalauréat ou baccalauréat professionnel. That is the name of our chapter, après le bac. So it is about baccalauréat. So when do we get the baccalauréat? Après le lycée. So after the high school, we get this diploma of baccalauréat. And after that, after high school, after baccalaureate, they go to the universities for higher education, right? So this was about the education system of France, everyone. Now let's understand the education system of India. Okay, so let's go for the education system in India, that is Anand. So in India, let's see what happens in our education system. It starts with l'école maternelle, just like we have in France. All right, people. That is the kindergarten, right, for the children. 2 to 6 years of age. J à 6 ans à l'âge. Okay. After the maternal school, we have l'école primaire, you know, the primary school. Right, people? It is from 6 to 10 years. 6 à 10 ans. Très bien. And what are the classes? Classes are 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I hope you must be having the clarity of the Indian system. France was just the opposite, right? Great. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. After that, what do we have? We have l'école secondaire. That is also known as high school in India. Secondaire, secondary school. Okay. That is from age 11 to 15. Right, everybody? So 11 to 15, the grades that we have, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So you all are in 10th right now. It means you are in the secondary school, right, everybody? Great. Okay. Now, after this grade, after l'école secondaire, basically we get a degree or a certificate, that is secondary school certificate examination takes place, because of which we get this degree, matrix, after class 10. Okay, so after class 10 we have secondary school certificate examination, that is the CBSE examination. Okay, or the board examinations, you can say. After that we have higher secondary school, 15 to 17 years, right, people? After that, higher secondary school, correcto, 15 to 17 years. Okay. And grades 11th and 12th, right? 11th and 12th are going to be your grades, and then the diploma that you get is higher secondary diploma, that is 12th diploma. Then again, senior school certificate examination, in which you basically give the board examinations again. Okay, so again the board examinations take place, and after that, after getting that diploma of higher secondary, you go to the college, right? College or école professionnelle. College, arts or sciences, depending upon your subjects. BA, BSc, these are the courses in India, right, that people pursue. So BA, BSc for 3 years, pour 3 ans, école professionnelle après un concours pour 4 à 5 ans. So professional school after a competition, just like JEE and NEET in India. Okay, and that is for 4 to 5 years, MBBS or your engineering ka, what we call BTech and all that, right? Chaliye, let's move on to the 16th page of instruction. Come on, my students. Réponds à ces questions. So we have some questions given to you. Answers have been given over here. I hope you would have gone through the answers. Let's discuss now. À quel âge entre-t-on à l'école maternelle? At what age does one enter the maternal school? So the answer is, on entre à l'école maternelle à l'âge de 2 ans. So at the age of 2 years, one enters the maternal school, which is common to both France as well as India. Second, dans quelle classe entre-t-on au collège? On entre au collège dans la 6e. Okay, 6e class, you can say. In college, you can say it is CZM only. See, if you move to page number 15 and see in France, we're talking about France. Okay, don't get confused if it's France or India. It is France. All right. Third, quel diplôme peut-on avoir quand on termine des études au collège? So which diploma does one have when one finishes the studies of the college? So the answer is diplôme de brevet. So we get the diploma of brevet once we finish our college in France. Fourth, où faut-il aller pour faire le baccalauréat? So where is it necessary to go for doing the baccalaureate, for getting this, making this? It is au lycée. So we need to go to the high school for doing this. Fifth, combien d'années passe-t-on dans une école primaire en Inde? So in India, how many years one passes or spends in the primary school? So the answer is 5 ans. You can check over here. 5 ans how? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. 5 years. Clairo? Très bien. Next question. À quel âge inscrit-on un enfant à l'école? At what age do we register or do the admission of a child in the school? So, à l'âge de 3 plus 1. So, it should be more than 3 years. Seventh, quel diplôme obtient-on à la fin des études secondaires en Inde? So, which diploma does one get at the end of the studies, secondary studies in India? So, that is secondary school certificate. This is the basically diploma that we get. Okay. Question number 8, quelle matière étudies-tu? That is, which subjects do you study? So I've listed some of the subjects: math, science, français. You can add more subjects. Okay, it's the responses free to you. Okay, now we have been given with some verbal formed as well as some nominal forms. So verbal forms means the verbs in the verbal form, the way we use them in the verbal form. Let me tell you. For example, look over here, students. It has been given arriver. Arriver is the verb, right, everybody? So arriver is the verb. What is going to be the nominal form of arriver? It is going to be une arrivée, an arrival. Okay, an arrival. Then entrée is given to us, for example, students. So what will be entrée? Une entrée, entry, isn't it? Then we have sortir, une sortie, then étudier, étude, studies. Okay, s'intéresser, intérêt, that is interest, soulager, soulagement, right? Soulager, you know what the meaning is. Relieved, so relief, soulagement is relief. Partir, départ, departure. Then encourager, encouragement, encouragement, acheter, achat. Right? Okay. So we finished the chapter.